Top 15 forbidden places you're not allowed to visit. The world is at your fingertips as soon as you begin vacation planning. But there are some places you will never be permitted to go, and usually with good reason. Which global locations are restricted for travel? We'll show you some of the most restricted locations that you aren't allowed to visit in today's video. Number 15. Snake Island, Brazil. Snake Island, off the coast of Brazil, is home to golden lance-head vipers. The venom of these snakes has the ability to instantly kill humans by melting their skin. It is estimated that there are about 4,000 snakes on this island, or 1 snake per square meter, which is why the Brazilian government has forbade anyone from visiting. For many people, this place is undoubtedly a nightmare come true. Number 14. Area 51, Nevada. You need to Google Area 51 if you're not familiar with it. A government facility called Area 51 is used for testing, well, we're not sure what exactly. Many people mistook the use of it for testing specific aircrafts in the past for what they believed to be alien saucers flying through the sky. However, that was years ago. What is happening now? We can only speculate as to what is going on, but the government did not formally recognize this region's existence until about 2013. Number 13. North Sentinel Island, Andaman. One of the world's most pristine tribes lives on an intriguing island off the coast of Thailand. A massive coral reef encircling this stunning tropical island is ready to destroy any boat that gets too close. You should be aware that the tribe waiting for you is among the most dangerous in the area, and you will probably end up dead if you manage to get past the coral reef. 2 fishermen who were out fishing in the early 2000s got a little lost and ended up landing on the shores of North Sentinel Island. The tribe found them and slaughtered them. India has made numerous unsuccessful attempts to build ties with this group of people. At this time, you were not permitted. For obvious safety reasons, you are not permitted to go anywhere within a radius of 3 miles of this island at this time. Number 12. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. With 309 seed samples from all over the world, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault was built to last. These seeds are safeguarded against any calamity, whether man-made or natural, giving us the chance to rebuild in the event of a future calamity. It is situated on the Icelandic island of Svalbard, and very few people even possess the building's keys. On days when they accept new seeds, very few people are allowed inside. Number 11. Bohemian Grove, San Francisco. The Bohemian Grove is arguably the most strange and eerie place to gather in America. This elite group's attendees are the wealthiest and most influential men in America, which distinguishes them from other cult-like gatherings. A 15-year waiting list precedes your $25,000 entry fee into the club. After that, you have to pay $5,000 a year to keep your membership active. Additionally, you have to be educated at an Ivy League college. Richard Nixon, Clint Eastwood, and George Bush have all been members. To cut a long tale short, this brotherhood is made up of numerous groups playing distinct roles within the Bohemian Grove. Furthermore, over the years, videos of people engaging in practices like practicing occult-like rituals and dressing as drag queens have been captured on camera. There are only 2 people who have seen this gathering. Far-right radio host and filmmaker Alex Jones broke into the facility covertly to record the strange rituals on camera. Before being taken into custody, Vanity Fair writer Alex Shumatov was on the property for about 4 hours. Number 10. Surtsey, Iceland. This lovely island is relatively new. It emerged in 1963 following the formation of this island due to an eruption of a volcano. As one of the few land masses still uninhabited by humans, no one is permitted to go near this island these days. While on the island, scientists are permitted to conduct research but are required to leave the area completely cleaned. To ensure as little impact as possible on the land, they sleep in a tiny cabin on bunk beds. Number 9. Chapel of the Ark of the Covenant, Ethiopia. The 2 stone tablets that God gave Moses that contain the 10 commandments are kept in the chapel of the Ark of the Covenant. Additionally, it is asserted that a pot of manna and Aaron's rod are included in the case. The edible material known as manna was provided by God to the Israelites to help them during their desert journey. It is said that if any other priest sees the ark, they will implode, so only 1 priest is permitted to view it. Number 8. Pripyat, Ukraine. A fallen school building in the Chernobyl exclusion zone's ghost city of Pripyat, hidden beneath trees. 30 hours after the April 26, 1986, disaster at the Chernobyl nuclear plant, Pripyat was evacuated due to elevated radiation levels. At the time of its founding in 1970, Pripyat was home to 49,360 people. Regretfully, Pripyat, which was close to Chernobyl, was permanently evacuated the day following the nuclear accident in 1986. Number 7. Diego Garcia, British Indian Ocean Territory. Diego Garcia is a stunning little island in the middle of the Indian Ocean that was once home to 2,000 people. All residents were forced to leave the island by the British in 1973 so that the US could establish a military base there. The American Army still uses it today. Number 6. Lascaux Caves, France. A Paleolithic cave in the Dordogne region of southwest France, Lascaux Cave is home to some of the most well-known prehistoric cave paintings. It is located close to the village of Montignac. The inner walls of the cave are covered in nearly 600 paintings, the majority of which are magnificent compositions of animals. The most common animals are horses, but there are also plenty of deer, aurochs, ibex, bison, and even some cats. In addition to these paintings, which depict the majority of the main images, there are about 1,400 engravings in a comparable sequence. There have been numerous exquisitely decorated cave discoveries in the area, suggesting that it is a hotspot. Even if the precise meaning of the paintings at Lascaux and the other sites is still up for debate, the general consensus attributes a ritualistic or even spiritual quality to them, suggesting the artist's sophistication. In 1979, Lascaux and other nearby prehistoric sites were inducted into the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list. France's Valley, number 5, Metro to Moscow. The Metro 2 railroad, which links the Federal Security Service and the Kremlin, is thought to be 4 lines that are situated between 50 and 200 meters below the surface. It is believed that the Ministry of Defense and Main Directorate of Special Programs still make use of this railway, which was built during Joseph Stalin's rule. Number 4. Bank of England Vaults, England. This is one of those places you just know you would never be able to enter. Indeed, all those gold bars are real gold bars that are exchanged between nations and people. The weight and serial number of each bar are printed on the underside. 1 bar of gold can be transferred from one owner to another by removing the previous owner's account number and adding the new owner's serial number to the bar of gold. Number 3. Jiangsu National Security Education Museum, China. Only citizens of China are allowed access to this museum. It is full of relics from the hundreds of years of inventions and tactics used to subjugate opponents and win wars. Visitors are carefully permitted to view these historic artifacts, but taking photos inside the building is strictly prohibited. Number 2. Java Reserve, Brazil. Brazil's Java Reserve is an unspoiled, highly protected region. Images have been taken showing tribes are still present in the Java Reserve, with longhouses, huts, and families residing in this densely populated area. This is a relief after years of uncertainty regarding the existence of tribes in the reserve. Number 1. Room 39, North Korea. Room 39 is a mysterious room located in North Korea. If you can visit North Korea, it's off limits because it's closely linked to a lot of the corruption that exists there. It is purported that North Korea is printing fake US dollars to replace their extremely worthless domestic currency. But Room 39 has more storage than just that. In Room 39, there are also a lot of illegal drugs kept. You most likely don't want to enter there anyhow, it goes without saying. As a result, there were some locations that nobody can or wants to visit. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed our video and want to see more entertaining content.